Hello everyone, Alex is back recording videos, and I am so excited to show you what I've been doing recently. Recently I've been drawing a lot of plants. If you've seen through my YouTube shorts, I've been drawing a lot of mushrooms. That's all because I've been doing draw box challenges. Right now I'm on lesson 3, where you draw a bunch of plants for at least like 8 pages within a sketchbook, and I'm having a great time. I never really drew plants before because I thought it was boring, but I realized it is fun to do. If you add like interesting lighting and like an interesting composition, it can turn out good and not super boring. Plus, you know, like all this art inspiration I have on screen right now, I'm putting together through PureRef. I love PureRef. I was able to like just drag images onto my PureRef board. I love it. It's also helpful whenever I did 3D projects like 2 years ago. It's extremely helpful. Right now I am drawing like a hanging plant. Do not ask what kind of plant it is. I do not know. Maybe someone will know in the comments. I had a lot of fun time sketching this, but I did not know how to color at all, and you'll probably see why in a second. And I just want to draw a bunch of plants. I don't want to paint them right now, at least in this current state. Maybe I'll do a watercolor or some sort of paint. I don't know. Later in the future. Right now I'm trying to learn all the fundamentals of art, and doing Dropbox is helping me with that, with the perspective. Like, I love this perspective. I think I did a good job with the cylinder shape with the pot, and the plants look like they're at the right angle. So I was like, cool, this is awesome. This is where I was struggling like to figure out what to do for the background. I did not know what to do, a light color or a dark color. I still didn't like the end result of my background image, but hey, I like the painting of the plant a lot more. I wanted to do more interesting light than in the image, like try to like intensify it. And the way I shaded it was like, made it dark at first, and then I had little pockets of light in it. And I tried to, the border between the shadow and the light, try to add like a saturated color, which is usually what you do with like skin. But I thought it would be kind of interesting to do on a pot. I don't know. The end result looked pretty okay, so. And that's me drawing the light source, try to figure out exactly how I want the light to come in. I usually do the circle and the arrows. I don't do anything crazy. Doing the lighting for this pot was so annoying. And I'm doing the line art. For some reason, I thought I was gonna paint this whole thing. Then I was like, oh, I'll do a line art sketch. It should be fine. Didn't turn out right. But I hated my line art in this so much. Like, it was awful. I gotta figure out how to do line art well in ClipStudioPaint, because I could do line art in Paint Tool Sci, but I haven't found the right brush yet, or at least the right setting. So. I kept messing up my perspective for the pot, as I was just trying to figure out by drawing over it. And tried to figure out if I did it right or not. I think I did it fine. I think I totally could have corrected it a lot more, but I was like, well, the leaves are gonna be in front of it. Who's gonna see it? No, I'm just gonna hide it with the leaves. It's fine. It's fine. Who needs like the perspective books I've been studying and the hundreds of cylinders? Cylinders I've been drawing in Dropbox. Who cares? I'm just gonna hide it with leaves. It's me making the line art a little better. Just line art has never been my strong suit, which is why like I paint everything. Like, I've been painting everything. Even when I tried to, I was like, oh, let me do line art, and I was like, well, I gotta paint over it so it looks nice. I hate line art. That's why I stopped drawing anime so much, because it's like heavily line art, especially when I try to do something simple. Still can't do it for some reason. Don't know why. Don't get it. Alright, we're finding out the leaves. We're outside the pot finally. And I drew the leaves up front a lot lighter. So, because, you know, the lights in front of the plant, and then behind it I drew darker leaves, or at least the leaves that would be below. And I geared off the reference, which I tend to do a lot because I'm like, I'm not making a still life, I'm just using this as a reference. I don't need to be exact. So I steered off because the lighting on the reference isn't like that at all. But it's fine. It's fine. As long as it looks good in the end. That's all art's about. I like doing the branches on this thing. They look really cool and angular. I was like, that's cool looking. And it's probably like, at least in my brain, I'm like, oh, this contrast with the softness of the leaves. I don't know. My favorite part, my other favorite part, was adding the lighting to the leaves. Oh, when I did this, I was like, okay, this looks good. All right, we can make a video of this. Holy crap. Yeah, this is really, really, really cool. I love how this turned out. Oh yeah, and I may have not mentioned it before, but the shadow on top of the pot, I used as a reference to figure out exactly how I want to do the light of my leaves. Looking back at this, there's several things I could have done to improve on this painting, but I'm very satisfied with it now. Not everything I make is gonna be perfect. I have accepted that, but right now I just know I'm trying to be more patient with myself. Like, look, you've been drawing for a while. You've been drawing for over 10 years. That does not mean you're gonna be like freaking awesome, especially since I have not taken any formal training or a formal tutor or like anybody teach me anything. This is all self-taught. So I'm trying to be very, very, very patient with myself. We're like, oh, this did not turn out good. I'm like, look, you're gonna improve. This is already an improvement from last year. Last year was terrible. Because it's been like a while since I've drawn anything. Like, I've been doing like 3D art for like a while because for me, I feel it's a more lucrative career. Alright, the shadows are gorgeous. I was so happy with these shadows. I don't know why I changed it 5 million times. I don't know why. I was just so unhappy with it. For me, I was like, why doesn't this look good? Looking back at it, it looks perfectly fine. I like how I did the shadows here, but I'm probably going to change it. Oh, this is me adding a background. I hate this background color. I did not know what to do with it. I'm just trying to figure out this background. This is really rough. This is really rough. I'm sorry I'm showing this to you. But you'll see. Hey, I've been drawing for years. I still don't know what I'm doing. Like, where is this plant? I don't know why I just didn't do like a plain white background and call it a night. Like, I'm fiddling with things. What's going on? Like, it looks good, like the plant, the light, all that, but the background, like, what? Yeah, well, that was me struggling with this pot for the last, like, I think 30 minutes of drawing this thing. But yeah, just so you know, you can draw wherever you want. You're never gonna be like super awesome. You're always gonna be your worst critic. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day. All right, see ya.